myself as the doctor who will be taking care of you this evening. My name is Dr. Karuna Satori, and you're probably wondering why I'm whispering. Well, that is because this is a sleep clinic, and I'm sure you've been waiting an awfully long time to go to sleep, so why don't we get right into it? This blanket I'm giving you is an alpaca type fabric, very soft. Again, I see you've been provided several materials: a weighted blanket, a thin sheet, a soft blanket, something light, something heavy, and something equal in the middle, or you can sleep with nothing, whatever you prefer. But I'll go ahead and set this beside you and grab my chart and we can get started. So you do know why you're here today, correct? Okay, can you go ahead and provide me your full name here, date of birth, and any medications you're on currently and their doses? Okay, go on. Okay. And how many? Oh. Good, alright. So you are here this evening because we are going to be testing your triggers. Is that correct? What helps you fall asleep at night? So, how this usually went back in the past is we would use different items, just randomized, to kind of test your senses. However, today we're going to be focusing on every sense and see what we can find. We have a handful of triggers we'll be using, so all I need you to do while I go ahead and get ready to do a little bit of pre-testing is just get yourself relaxed, get yourself comfortable. Can I offer you a cold drink, a hot drink, any type of drink? Are you hungry? Are you comfortable? Do you need any more items that the nurse didn't take care of you beforehand? Good, okay. So I'm going to be going ahead and starting off always by asking for consent, even though you are aware I'm going to be touching you anyway. Good. Always want to be thorough with that. I'm just going to go ahead and start off by taking your heartbeat. Then I'm going to go ahead and put on a pair of gloves. We're going to do a little bit of touching, just touching around the area. Touching around your person, on your person. We're going to be doing a little bit of squeezing, poking, prodding, everything like that, but nothing that's going to make you too uncomfortable, okay? Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and get a little bit close to you. I'm going to ask you to take a few deep breaths for me, okay? Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Alright, can you go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth? Reflex Tester, and I'm just going to be using it on certain areas. You're going to be wondering, why are you doing this primarily in the facial area? And you'll understand as we do the testing. Your main focus is your senses tonight, so I just need to really primarily focus on your upper body. However, if you would like to schedule a full body sleep clinic test, you can do so tomorrow morning after you are provided your breakfast and discharged, okay? Okay, so I'm just gonna come in and do that. Good, just relax, go ahead. Excellent. Okay. Good. Down here. And again. Good. I'm just gonna have you kind of extend your arm outward towards me. Go ahead and relax for this process for me, okay? Good. And your other arm, please. Alright, excellent. So I'm just going to go ahead and place my hand above your chest area here and make a little bit of bone tapping here, okay? So just... Good, very good. Alright, excellent. So I'm just going to go ahead and write down a few notes here. Just go ahead and bear with me, please. Okay, so let's get back. I do have a light here. I'm just gonna go ahead and be looking into your pupils and kind of just doing a little bit of pulling down on the lids, looking in, watching you move your eyes back and forth. Repetitiveness, something we can predict in REM sleep. We need to just go ahead and see the way that your eyes react to light, because one of the tests we're focusing on is visionary, so we have to make sure everything is working properly. So I'm going to go ahead. This is going to be a little bit of a bright light, just a little bit of a bright light. I'm going to be putting a bright light, just a little bit of a bright light, so forewarning of a bright light, okay? So let's go ahead and start. Bright light. Just coming in now. Good. 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 Okay. And again. Good. 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 Okay. Kind of pulling down on the lid right now. Good. I'm going to go ahead and lift up on the lid, and I'm going to have you look to your right, okay? So let's start over here on the right eye. Go ahead and look to the right. Good. Over here to the left eye. Go ahead and look to your right. Alright, excellent. Okay. I'm going to pull down and have you look to your left, okay? Just go ahead and look to your left. Go ahead and look directly to your left, not just a little bit, just fully look to your left. Nothing you're doing, I promise. Good. Good. Very good, okay. So coming in on the other side, just gonna pull down and have you look again to your left. Fully to your left, okay? Good. Very fingers moving and shaking a little bit. That's only because of the way that you're sitting and me pulling down, so no worries on that. Alright. And last but not least, I'm going to be doing full touching again, right under your nose, or right under your chin, looking at the lymph nodes, things like that. I have my antiseptic alcohol just to clean my hands, as I'm not going to be using a glove on the other hand, okay? And I want you to let me know that you can feel the difference between my skin and my glove, okay? So just kind of coming in. I'm going to do a little test. I want you to go ahead and close your eyes. I want you to close your eyes for this one, and then close your... That way I can do this test for me, okay? So go ahead and close them. Good. Now I want you to tell me if this is skin or glove, okay? Good. Excellent. Very good. Excellent. Good. Excellent. Good. Good. Excellent. Very good. Equaled out. Okay. You can open your eyes now. I'm just feeling under again for your lymph nodes here. Just want to make sure that everything is proper and not swollen here. Alright. So, our testing is done. Pre-testing, we can go ahead and start with the actual sleep clinic trigger testing now. I'm going to go ahead and just finish writing what I need, and then from here on out, we're just going to focus directly on the triggers themselves. So just writing down what I've accumulated, which is essentially that you're normal, everything is in place, nothing to worry about. You have an excellent resting heartbeat. Your blood pressure's good, that I've noticed. Oxygen level, very well. So you are perfect to relax and get ready for this process. Good. Alright, so why don't we start out with our first sense? I wanted to do just a little bit of, since we just did the physical testing, how about we start with the hearing test first? Kind of see what your triggers are. Now I have 2 triggers each, first being a little pair of plastic scissors, and then I have something very known to the community known as a roller ball. But I have 2 roller balls, and we're just going to see how you react to each one of these, okay? So, why don't we start with the triggers? Or scissors. A trigger, scissors. Okay. So all I need you to do for this is just relax and focus. Focus the best you can. Ultimately, my goal is to help you fall asleep and figure out what is putting you to sleep with these triggers. So just do nothing at this point. Do whatever you feel comfortable doing, okay? So let's go ahead and start with the scissors. Good. Good, very good. Good. This is simply for sound. And then we have rollerball to roll on to. Couldn't help it, balls. Just couldn't help it. Roll on one. So this is clearly a different sound. I'm not sure if you can decipher that. But I am watching for your reaction. So again, nothing you need to do but relax. Kind of clearing for the next trigger. I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly. Good. Little sinister stare there. I notice some effects already taking place with the hearing sense of the sleep trigger. We're going to go ahead and move on directly to the physical trigger. I know you just had a lot of physical testing, movement, touching of the face. Then we're going to move on to the visionary, smell, and finally, I forget. Okay, let's go ahead. So I have count them, two physical triggers for this one. I know I just did a little test, but that was to see what you felt, if you can decipher. This is a little powder. It's makeup powder, it's vegan. Nothing in this is going to hurt you unless you're allergic to the element, which in that case I'll have to check with the nurse because this was all requested and put out specifically for you. So I hope you're relaxing gently, because that's about as gently as Superfly does it. I'm going to be applying this powder very gently and going ahead and recording the results. So this again is a little bit of banana powder. It's very lightweight. Good, okay. And then I have my little pancake here, and I'm going to take my pancake and just kind of brush it. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and just gently apply this to your face. Apply this to your face. Good. Just kind of observing. Just observing how this works for you. Nothing seems to be disliked about it, however, some things do seem to be not necessarily affecting you the way that it should. Now, I do want to point out in sleep clinics like this, it also has to do with the doctor. If you're not enjoying the sounds the doctor is creating for you, doing for you, I suggest finding a new PCP in this regard, because that always has a reason for the season. Excellent. Let's go ahead. I actually lied. I'm going to be coming in with 2 cents. This is kind of to get it out of the way. This wasn't really a response of the nose, but sometimes scents can help us sleep, such as lavender. Go on with your lavender. All knees shall bow. Okay. It's coming out of him. It's coming out of him. Okay. So in this vial, I have a little scent. It's similar to a cranial nerve at this point. I'm going to go ahead and put it under your nose. I know you're relaxing. You don't necessarily have to say it out loud, but maybe mindfully you can tell me what you're smelling. Alright, go ahead and give it a sniff. And you can tell me physically or mentally. What do you think? Okay. Good, very good. And then let's go ahead and test the second vial, which doesn't appear to have anything in it. However, I can assure you it does. Okay, so that testing is out of the way. I want to go ahead and focus on our next one, which is visual testing. And this is kind of going to preface the kind of remainder of what we're doing here regarding the hearing. You'll be pleased to know that everything relatively in our bit since the beginning has been 100% dedicated to your testing in general. I'm going to kind of reveal at the end something kind of interesting you'll be pleased to know as well. But let me go ahead and get the 2 things we're going to be physically testing. I'm just going to be bringing in my torchlight. However, I am going to be doing a little bit of all senses here except for smell. I highly doubt you're going to be able to smell this, but I'm just going to go ahead and kind of get this ready here. Kind of pick this up. Let's go ahead. I have this little red ball here, and I'm just gonna do a few things with you. I'm gonna kind of bounce it. There you go. Bounce it. Kind of bounce it off your skin here. Bounce it. Bounce it off. Kind of bounce it up and down. Good. Catch it. I can eat it. I can spit it out. I can put it in my ear, and then I can pull it out. Oh, I dropped it, but don't worry, it always infinitely comes back. So I'm just gonna kind of bounce it, bounce it, bounce it. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this right. Can you go ahead and just stay very still for me? I'm gonna place this right in there. Okay, and I'm just gonna come in and kind of remove it, and then we're just gonna put it back. does is essentially, it pretty much tests everything, even your scent, as it has a fresh wood smell to it. But I'm just going to be doing a few things here for your vision, for your hearing, and just see how this all plays out towards the ending of our testing today. Good. There's nothing you need to do for this, just relax. Okay, fix that mistake. Good. Even the doctor doesn't know where everything on the busy board is currently. Let's go ahead and fix this right here. Just good. There we go. Just going to tighten that back up. Good. Okay. Yes, that's exactly it. Okay. See, we didn't want to know if that was possible, but we're just going ahead. Going to flip the switch. Good. Don't want to do that. There we go. I want that almost at full blast. Good, we have everyone, so we're just gonna finish up here. That's it. That's turned off. Okay. Okay. Oh, you're doing incredible with this one. I'm very proud of the results here. Nope. And excellent. All right. Let me make sure before we go ahead and finish our testing here tonight. It looks like everything is where it should be. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up here. And again, I said at the end, I would kind of like to reveal to you that throughout the moment that I walked in this door, your testing started. It started all the way from just the sounds. I did warn you the way I was going to present certain things. My soft whispering voice, I could have leaned it up to a soft talking voice, but I figured it would be more just overall relaxing to speak like this. I could speak like this. But I didn't do that. So there is a reason for everything done today. And I would like to let you know that you have successfully passed every single one. And for that, your chart, while you go to sleep tonight, is going to get a professional stamp. This spider stamp is something we consider almost an honor here at the sleep clinic. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish this up. Congratulations, my dear. You have passed. And you can repeat this as many times as your heart desires, as my main goal today is to help you relax, help you sleep certain triggers to activate those chemicals in your brain that makes you want